Here it is. You sure you want to see it today? Are you okay? Can your stomach handle it? Is your stomach able to handle this? $390 billion market cap. We're down a little bit, you know, to say the least. Bitcoin, 8,700. A little more. Bitcoin Cash, 1379. EOS. EOS. 1495. Litecoin, my favorite coin. Excuse me, 141.59. All I want to do when I wake up in the morning is see you rise. Not today. Not today, Cardano. Stellar, again, we're in a sea of red. Just messing with you a bit here. It's we're in a sea of red. OMG, 1385. Again, this is one of those days. And I'm going to tell you how the last time went on a day just like this. And the time before that. And I think the time before that. I'm out here, blood red day like I am today. And I go to CoinMarketCap and I hit this little button right here. See where it says change? Click on that. We have one that's in the green today, Augur. Tether doesn't count because it always stays around $1. Excuse me, hang on. There we go. You want to cough and blow your ears out. Anyway, yeah, so one on the first page. Let's see what the second page looks like. Same thing. We have barely two right here. Okay, MediShares and Kin. And again, from the looks of it last night anyways, Kin's already down anyways if you look at it that way. So, oh yeah, of course, PayPal, all of them. All of these things are down. Now, what does Snippy like to do? And I'm telling you, every time that I've done this to date, it has not let me down. And it, matter of fact, I was just telling you this, I think yesterday. Wasn't it yesterday? Or was it the day before? Either way, let's just call it last 2 days. I said this on one of my videos. You know, here's old JSnip4 coming out, 3, 4, 5 of these things, remember? Which one's down the worst? These are all coins we know and recognize. I'm going to grab that one, that one, that one. Guess what I'm going to do today? I'm going to do what I just said. Click it again. 2 times that is. And which coins are down the most? Hey, now here's a coin I like. For sure. Red coin. Even Sia coin. This thing's been up and down plenty of times and done well. Denta coin. This is not one. Denta coin is not one that I was in. Oh, I need to change my volume thing. Stand by. Wonder why I'm not hearing nothing. No little ding or nothing coming in. We are not using the headset. We are back on speakers. Do a little test, make sure. That's a big 10-4. Anyway, now that's not to say that this coin won't do okay, because I've seen this coin rise enough times, this year especially, that it tells me this thing will recover with the rest. So if you said, Joe, and even Status, matter of fact, Status was literally one of these coins that I did last time, that, you know, may have been 2 months ago now, somewhere around there, when market was down. I'm like, which one's down the hardest? Now, granted, some are 20, 21, 22 here. I mean, is a couple percent really that big of a deal? Not really. Not in this game anyways. Not in cryptos. But you've got Sia coin, Red coin, Status, Denta coin. I might consider those 4. So let's just think about that for a second. Let's go to page 2. Do the same thing. Click it once. Click it twice. POA network. Again, I'm not familiar with this one. New Time Bank. I keep seeing this bank to the future periodically. Storm, All Sports, Digital Note. There's Wax. We know Wax. But again, we're at 21% anyways, just like the first page. So, and there's Gifto. We just got into Gifto. Made some nice profit on that when we first got in. Which was fairly recently. Oh, what else? Red Pulse. I'm not really seeing anything on this page that was like standing out to me like, oh my gosh, you know, because you could probably look at all your holdings right now and say, oh, well, they're down, you know, pretty decently. So you might just say, you know what, Joe, I've got this one, this one, this one, this one, you know. Like, I'm just curious what Digibyte's doing. I'm sure it's down. Yeah, I'm sure it's down, but just how much? I was just curious. That one's down 19%. So again, does it matter if it's 19, 20, 21, 22? In this game, not really. But I do like to come out here, sort like I just showed you, and say which one or ones are hit the hardest. Okay, well, I think I'm going to get me some more of those, give me some more of those, give me some more of those, and then do it all over again. Sit back. Next time it goes up, oh, cool, I just bought more. But again, it requires having some cash on the side. Because you can't, if you get more and you're liquidating other things to get more, it might make sense if you said to yourself, well, I'm only going to liquidate some crypto that hasn't been hit that hard. Like, in other words, let's say you had a hefty amount of something, some crypto, one, let's say, and it's only down 10% today, like right now. It's down 10%. Just about everything else you have is 20. Whether it's 22, 21, 19, 18, no, just going to round off, it's about 20. You could say to yourself in this case, hey, rather than dig back into my bank account to buy another dip like this, because I bought the last 4, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm just done. I'm just waiting now, whatever your reason is. Hey, but this one I'm in is only down 10% right now. And I got quite a bit of them. I got freaking $5,000 of that. Okay. Well, remember those 4 coins on the first page? Let's go look at that again. Whether you have these or not, doesn't matter, because you want to capitalize on the price rising here when it bounces right back. So let's just pretend, right? Red coin, which actually has now taken the lead. Red coin having a nice hefty sell-off. Maybe you want to wait a little bit before you do this, because if it was just 22%, now it's 23%. Maybe it'll be 25 in a minute, Maybe you'll capitalize a little better. So let's just, again, same thing. Red coin, Sia coin, Status, and Denta coin. Now, Verge has been popping up all over the place recently. Let's just say 5, right? Because I gave an example of 5K you had, let's say, in some coin that you can play with and or liquidate the whole thing. It's up to you whether you were to take and liquidate the whole thing because it's only down 10% and you want to use it to get into these, or maybe you only want to liquidate some of it. Again, if you're trying to make a move and capitalize on something that's happening, I'm not telling you, well, Joe, my whole entire crypto portfolio was 5K in that one coin. Well, first of all, you shouldn't just have one coin. You should diversify, spread it across other coins. Number 2, see number 1. Yeah. Rule number 3. Rule number 1, I'm number 1. Rule number 2, the croc is number 2. Now, before we get started, what about rule 3? Oh, come on, kid, I just work here. So you don't know rule 3? Yeah. My face, your crypto. I mean, your crypto, my face. Yeah, so what's up? Just kidding. Anyways, you got one crypto you're in amongst a bunch, but that one that you're in is worth 5K total. It's only down 10%. You could liquidate that whole thing, as in that one crypto, to give you your 5K cash liquid, if you will, which all you would do is go to an exchange, sell it for Bitcoin, obviously, then get the Bitcoin and buy, for example, just an example, Red coin, Sia coin, Status, Verge, maybe even Denta coin, right? That would be, is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's just say these 3. Because I've seen Denta coin do enough moves now that I do feel comfortable this thing will recover too. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Know what I'm saying, jerky? So you do 5 of these, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. There's your 5,000, right? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5. Discount, 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 discount. That's how you're looking at this, right? Because you're a smart investor. You're not all emotional and all, oh my God. And then you wait for the recovery. You wait for the bounce back. It's going to be a coiled spring just like the other times. Heavy sell-off. The times that I came out here and did those videos that I'm telling you about, where I was like, I'm picking this one, this. They're down the next day. Oh, I'm up 20%. The next flipping day. So what does that mean? It means your 5K just turned up to, 20% higher. Rather than a simple 10% possibly, because it was only down 10% when you sold it, remember? And then maybe that coin If in other words, if you didn't touch anything from your 5K, that one coin, you didn't touch it, well, nothing happened. It goes up the next day, 10% or even 20% itself, doesn't really matter because you didn't do anything with it. It was sitting there anyways. But I don't think it's going to go 20% while the other ones go 20% if it only got hit by 10%. You know what I mean? That's the point. Now, not to say it can't, but if something only goes down 10%, then goes back up 10% the next day, versus other things that are down 20, 25%, and then they recover just as good the next day or next couple days, whatever it is. Well, you want to make 10 or 20 to 25% rather than 10%. You know what I mean? So all I'm telling you is a little sneaky ways you can make a move, kind of a thing. If you're trying to, flip one into the other, you don't want to tap back in your bank account, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to watch this for a little bit. I'm not making a move right this second. I never just jump out like this. Oh, I woke up today. Let me go right now. I will watch it. And usually you'll see, like this is all down, right? Down, down. Now, if you look real closely, and I'm not sure how closely you can look on this screen, but you'll see, you can almost see right now, all of these they're not just doing this anymore. They're starting to go like this. So they're just, either they're getting sideways or they're starting to process. That does also mean it can't go head fake. We're going down some more. And next thing you know, we're down 26, 27, 28, 30%. It can happen. This is crypto. But if it starts to do that again and starts to say, well, it's starting to go sideways, but it's probably a good enough sign to say, okay, maybe it's time to get in. Or get back in or whatever. So that's it for now. Again, cold spring in the room, fellas. All I need, cold spring in the room. This is crypto. We expect this. It happens over and over and over again. This is nothing new unless you are new to crypto. Because if you're new to crypto and you just got in, you're scared. You're nervous. Hey, man, I just got in. What? Man, I got in at whatever 155 Litecoin, and like I said, my neighbor next door, she has a house cleaning service, has a team of girls that are her employees and stuff, and my wife and I were like, yeah, well, how about you come over once a month? We'll use your services. Why not? And my wife was telling her about crypto, Litecoin, all that. So she asked to be paid in Litecoin. There's been a couple times where she got paid in Litecoin and then the price fell, but then it recovered again. However, there was at least once, maybe twice, I don't know, I'm trying to think. Maybe this was the very last time. I want to say that's when Litecoin was low, like under $120 low, 115, 114, somewhere around there. Time to pay. She just cleaned the house. Okay, $150. Well, I owe her more than one Litecoin because it was like $1.15, somewhere around there. I don't remember the exact price. Maybe it was 120. I don't know. And she got to ride that up here recently to 180. Bonus, right? Throw me a freaking bonus. It was great, but it's backed out. Back down again. You just have to turn, again, you got to turn those emotions off. You just have to turn those emotions off if you're going to do this. And try to find a way to have some cash on the side. Like if you have a day job, you have a side job, whatever you have, and you have kind of a, I don't know if I should call it a steady stream of cash, whatever it is, just some way of saying, every now and then I do have some side cash here. You may want to wait for days like this so that you can make the most of your cash when it happens. The only issue potentially is you're waiting and the price starts rising again, and you think back, man, I should have just put into the market, 3 weeks ago. It wasn't exactly bad or good or bad happening. It was just steadily going. Now it's the whole market's up, 30% higher than it was. Shoot. Right? Well, then you have to wait for the next correction. But what if the correction that comes next time isn't heavy duty? It's not 30%. Maybe it's only 20. Well, still, hey, it's better than it was, right? Get in at 20. It just, again, everyone wants to have their magic crystal ball. I want to know when the exact top is. I want to know when the exact bottom is. I want to, if we had that, we'd all be, the market wouldn't be the market. We can't all be winners and we can't all be losers. Like, there has to be winners and losers. There has to be winners has to be losers. And I want to be with winners. Al, Big Al, I want to be with winners. So you have to do the best you can do. Try to study the stuff, look at it. But again, it happens. There's big money sloshing around here. And when they decide, guys, it's time to take some profit. The boss wants a profit. The Godfather wants a profit. Then the Godfather's going to take some profit. And you and I are on the end of the coattails of the Godfather. But if you're just patient and not emotional, Godfather's going to treat you right. Because you're going to be with winners. You're going to ride it to the top as it gets there. But there's going to be a very bumpy, stair-stepped road, as we've explained to everybody. My neighbor, her father, like I said the other day, he came over. We were jamming, drums, guitar. She was singing. Just a little fun. It was actually cool. And, you know, I tell him, look, it goes up, it's fantastic, but something it comes down, it's hard. It can get you right in the gut. If you can't stand it, you know, if you can't handle it, because people get panicked. The newbies always get panicked. Because everyone's going to say, oh, I got it and the damn thing went down, and, you know, just my luck, you know, and they think the party's over. They don't understand that this has been going on for years. It's just that the numbers are getting larger and larger and larger. Think if you're in, again, $4 Litecoin. It stayed between $3.54 like for a while before the party really got started in 2017. I mean, like a couple years. But imagine what the percentages from a $3 to $4. That's a third, nearly 30%, roughly. Right? Get my little calculator out. $3 times 0.30. Yeah, about 33. Yeah, so basically that's right. $3 going to $4 is a large, sizable move. 30% move, which means when it was 4 and it went to 3, it was just as bad. Gotta run. Phone's ringing. Take care.